Hello everyone, welcome back to Banished. We're here in Folsonville, radio with you, and look at that pile of lumber. Let's get the game going, and if we're lucky, we might see something that I caught very briefly at the end of our last episode. And that is, we reached our fuel limit yet again. Well, I guess we don't need to see the arrow to make it. Let's look in here. If we take a look at our inventory, easy for me to say. Yeah, we're over by so let's get in here before another trader arrives, and let's up this. Let's go ahead and make this 2,000, and that'll leave us with 900 total in the storage, which is fine, and work to do. But we'll also have a lot to bargain with, and that's exactly what we're happy about that. In the meantime, look at this in full swing. We've got corn, we've got potatoes. Speaking of merchants, now all we need is more nomads. No, nothing's happening. Okay, that's all right. One thing at a time, because we have to build some homes this episode. As we went over this episode, we have places to live. So let's see what this guy has to offer first and foremost. Cherry seeds. I definitely want cherry seeds. So let's do this, and let's up that to 2,500, and let's go in here and give him 625 of these. Oops, if I can type it. There we go. And let's take some cherry seeds. Trade. Is he our order guy? He's not our order guy. So, but we're getting there. Let's just go ahead and let it play. We're gonna dismiss him, but we will, even though we're lower, I think we'll be okay with it. I really do. I think we're producing enough. We're getting back to food issues, though. I see that is going to be a problem here shortly. Let me think on what we need to do. Well, let's take a quick look. I want to take a look at our trade items. Yeah, we're starting to fill this out. Food. What can we do? We can farm, we can hunt. I wish I knew what was going low and what wasn't. I wonder if taking away some of the habitat. Now, I wouldn't think that would be an issue because we saw so many deer coming through here, and this hunting cabin is not being interceded by anything else right now, so we're good there. How many hunters do we even have? You know, we need 2 more fishermen. Let's do that. Oh, and we're low on hunters as well. How did that happen? I don't know. Let's lower this to 2. Now we have our food producers actually producing food. That may well be enough to take care of the issue. Let's go in here, and I'm going to start... Should I start building this? Oh, why not? Let's at least get it started. We don't necessarily have to have a barkeep in here right away, but I want to get that built. Our tailor has reached her limit again. Let's take a look what that limit is, because we have hide coats 81 or 71 and 83, so let's go ahead and take another, let's do 40. Why not? Yeah, let's do 40 of the hide coats here, and that will force her to make 40 more of the heavy wool coats, which is what we want because those are the good ones. So, and it'll give us just a little extra to trade with. Maybe we find something like he comes in with some hard candy or something for the kids. Are we doing anything down here with this production? Very little, but for the time being, we've only got 3 people on it. I'll let that go, and that should be okay. We're just starting to get... See, the only problem you do the orchards is they take a long time. They take, I believe, 3 years before you can even start seeing results from them. And these are both farmers now. That doesn't surprise me because I knew they would be. And over here, how is this producing? Because this doesn't do a ton. Yeah, previous season, 65 apples. That's not a whole lot. It really isn't. I'm not as huge a fan of orchards as I am of fields and pastures, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't think that I am, but I just think they're a little more efficient. This is going up quick. We must have had the resources ready to go right away. Look at this tree. We've got a nice tree that's growing here out of nowhere. That's kind of cool. So we're going to get this built, and then from there, we're going to see if we can spare a person to actually run the thing, which will help with happiness. Now, everybody's happy. They're almost 100% healthy, and they already reached the limit again on coats. Really? Wow, that was fast. No kidding. Oh, we have yet to take the coats from here. Okay, that's why. Yeah, we have yet to even take the coats to the trader. That'll happen. It's a long way to go. They probably have to take the long way around, and we only have... How many traders do we have? Just 1? Yeah, we only have the 1 trader. We could have up to 6. They just showed up with the wheelbarrow. There's our 40. I'm not worried about that because, we just lost a fisherman. Somebody died. I don't worry too much about it because we don't do a whole lot with having to keep that stocked. It's easy to do it's not a time-pressing issue at the very least. Let's go that route. Look at that. We got some barrels in there. That's going to house our alcohol. And these right here are probably pimento olives. And this is almost built. I'm very excited to have our own tavern. If you're like me, and I know I am, Irish as the day is long. I don't mind myself a good rum and diet, but I am a huge Guinness fan, even though I tend to drink a little more rum and diets when I'm playing this series here. Don't ask me why that is. But I just love going to a good pub, and this is going to be our very first pub. And as before, they stop at 97%, and they go and they have lunch. Well, here we go. Somebody's coming back up to finish the job. Thank goodness. Who are you? Nicole Man. That doesn't sound like a dude's name, but okay. And there it is. What kind of ale can we have? We can do apple, pears, plums. Okay, so let's start with apples because we actually have some. We probably don't have a boatload because we're just not producing a lot of apples. And this isn't nearly ready to go yet, so let's go ahead. And you know what? No, let's actually just turn it off completely because I just took a look. And we only have 2 laborers and 2 builders, so a total of 4 laborers, so to speak. So I don't want to get that rolling just yet. I'm very excited to do that, and I really love the placement and where it is all the way out here. I think this would be a great pub to hang out. Well, you can see the trading post from here. You can see the Fisher's Docks. You can see the barn. You have a great view of this cemetery, I'm sure. And you have a view of the church just to make you feel just guilty enough. And 106 members, that's great. So I think everybody's going to church, that means. So I think this is a great location for our bar, our tavern. We'll have to name the tavern at some point. I like naming things sometimes. So how are we doing here? Did this produce last year? The current season, 784. Not bad. Not bad. What did we do here? Holy cow, look at the amount it produced last season. That's what I want to see. That's going to help us solve this issue. We still are going to have a bit of some food issues. Where was I? Oh yeah, we need to build houses. But I don't necessarily want to keep going with that only because I'm worried about food. So we need production. Here's what we need. We need some of these students to become adults, and as soon as they do that, then we can make more farms. Do I want to set another hunting lodge out? I really like, if you haven't discovered, I really like these hunting cabins. I really think that they're efficient, and we could really use one, I think, out over here. Should we build a bridge straight across? That could look really neat. Yep, that's what we're doing. Let's get in here. Let's grab our bridge, and we're going to go straight across, and we're going to build a bridge. And then we're going to build another hunting cabin over here, and that will help alleviate some of the pressure, because eventually this one is going to have to move. It can't stay here because we're going to be encroaching on it before too long, which isn't a terrible... I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world, but we have so much stuff that's going to be moving. I want to do it incrementally, and I'm thinking that the very next step might be to move this road and build another pasture. So out here we'll probably have field, pasture, 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 and say that 3 times fast, and that might look okay. We can get some houses out here. This is going to be more of the country stuff. This is going to be more... We still, at some point, have to go south as well. I need to get some roads that run vertically down here, because I want to build into this area so this looks a little more town-centric, because we have this one long road that in half. And so far, I like that. And we have, again, we have producers here. Gatherer's hut, people who work around here, and another hunting cabin. So, and we're already... You know what? That very well may be why we were losing out on a list. We are encroaching on this hunting cabin. So hopefully this bridge will get up quick. They're doing a pretty quick job of that. Look at that. They're almost done building that son of a gun. So let's also get a road from here to here. And let's bring it over. And oh, don't tell me that. Really? You can't build over this little hump. That is something in the game that I think really needs to be addressed, because look at the size of this little thing. It's just a wee baby hump. It's nothing at all. And to say that we have to walk all the way around, to me that's just silly. So we're just going to build right on the other side. Oh good, we have some more laborers. We're just going to build right on the other side of that, because why not? They can, look at that. See, they can make that short jaunt, and then they're back to our quick path. Oh good, another merchant's coming down the pipe. Let's extend this road a little bit more. Let's take it out to about there. I can always cancel. Canceling road is easy enough, and then we're going to build right off of this road. We'll build our hunting cabin. But firstly, let us zoom in here, and I'm going to readjust myself in my chair. That's better, a little more comfortable. And let's see what they brought us today. So, what do you have for us, kind sir? Holy cow, seeds. Okay. Now, what can we use? We can use wheat. I'm going to tell you that right now. Wheat is definitely awesome. And we have, do we have enough? We do. We have 8,000. We could buy 2 seeds right now. You know what? We might as well do that. Let's do that. So let's definitely take some wheat. And, oh, you know what? We have, I think we have pears and apples already. So let's go into his orders and let's take off apple. We just got cherry as well. Let's take off pear. I'm trying to remember everything that we had because I want to make sure that we take them off the order. Apple, cherry, pear. I think that was it. So everything else. Whoops, wrong button. Looks like everything else we need. Oh, I could hit the X button. There we go. I forget about that from time to time. So everything else we still need, it looks like. And what he has with him, of course, though, wheat. And should we grab, how about some squash? And that brings us to the 6250, so that means we need 15, I did it again, 1563. Oh, you know what? Skip that. Let's stop. Let's trade these coats off first. Then we'll do the math on, and let's get rid of these herbs because he's taking them. So we'll take those as well. That gives us 600 off, so now we need 1408. And that takes us, yep, over by just 2, which is fine. So let's trade and take off squash and wheat from our orders. So where is squash? And there's wheat. And we're taking it down, guys. We really are. Now let's go in here and let's take our herbs. Let's leave them at 45. The hide coats, we can leave at 0 for now because I don't know how many I want to do with that. And let's take this all the way down. Let's make this 800 because I just don't know where we stand yet. So let's hit play again. We just got some more seeds. I'm really excited about that. We can tell him thanks for dropping by. And let's go to our barn. He keeps saying the barn. Let's go and look at that. We're really starting to fill this out. Remember, boy, was but maybe an episode ago we had hardly anything, and I'm really as many as we do now. So let's go back. Oh, you know what? No, I wanted to check the inventory of firewood. We're a little low. Man, we're much lower than I want to be. So yeah, let's let the firewood rebuild before I do anything. How are we doing? Hide coats, warm coats. We've got a pretty good buffer, but I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the remaining 31 hide coats. Let's bring them in here. There's no reason why not, because we have enough coats to not only last us, but it'll give our tailor something to do, because I think that we're certainly producing enough wool yearly to make those coats. I really do. And then leather as well, not only from the cows, because they're producing, well, they don't produce much leather. They really don't, interestingly enough. But also from our hunting lodge, this one alone is giving us 26. So we should be fine with hide coats or the warm coats. And nomads have arrived at the town hall. How many nomads do we have? 13. Yeah, we are absolutely going to welcome you to the fold. Folsonville, ladies and gentlemen, and let's put you right to work. What can we do? What can we do? You know what? We can build... I need food production. We could probably use iron production as well, because we're doing so very little. But food to me seems to be more. It's late spring, so it's going to be a little tough right now. Okay, let's think this out a little bit. I want to do this before I get the game running again, only because I don't want to have them running along, sucking up too much of our food too quickly. So let's get out here. And hunting cabin. And look at the radius that covers. That'll be good. Rotate that this way a couple times. And how far this way do I want? I want to keep it, I think right about there is going to be excellent. Let's build him a house as well so he has some place to live. And we'll set that one off, just like so. And then, what else? Food. Let's build, we've got enough people to make some more farms. Let's make some more farms. Let's come in here, and we're going to do another 15 by 15. We'll take it right from this corner, just like so. And I think we're going to go ahead and get another pasture as well. Or do I want to do that yet? I actually almost want to not put them directly on the side. I'm thinking way over here might be kind of neat. Even though it's a bit far, we could build yet another bridge that comes across here. Let's see how that would look just as far as aesthetics. Pasture. Well, and also, can I fit a 20 by 20? Fits easily. What if I pull from there? Again, fits easily. We could put a couple pastures out here. If I go, let's see, can I go? I can go here. I kind of like. Oh, wait. Too large. This way. Go this way, dummy. I kind of am really liking that. Oh yeah. And where would I put the? I think. Yep. We're gonna do that as well. And we're gonna take a road. I'm doing a lot of pre-planning building kind of a deal here. Let's take a road and we will run it directly along here as far out as we can, and then we're going to take and build a bridge just like so, and then from here we can go, you know what, that was still the bridge tool. Let's take the actual road tool and go from here. Is that lined up? It is. It just looks off to me for some reason. And let's build or bring this right in. And now we have a bit of an intersection. And I could even, I bet you this, oh, if I would have known, oh, get out of town. Oh, it does zigzag. It zigzags by one tile. I'm okay with that. And let's hit play. Let's up the amount of builders. Let's get some of this stuff really going. Because we've got enough laborers now because of the influx of people. And they're probably in the boarding house for now, and that's okay. I'm alright with that, but I really am worried about food production. Let us quickly go and check out, let's see, how many hunters now? We have 9 of 9. Because this hasn't been built yet. One thing, I'm so anxious, I'm already ready to assign our new gatherers and things. So, and this one, I want to make this a priority, because we can get on it relatively quickly. All we have to do, there's really no building that is involved. We just have to tear some stuff down and we're good to go. So I definitely want to make sure that we're getting on top of that. And now we've got some construction. Boy, we really have some stuff going on this episode. I'm getting pretty happy with this area over in here. I think maybe we'll start doing a row of houses back over here as well. I might do one more field here, but I'm not sure yet. I know we're expanding a little bit far from this area in a couple of these areas, but I think we'll be okay. I really do. I think it'll be all right. We've got a nice road to get through and up, and that's probably the route they'll take. I should probably extend this and connect it, and I may yet do that. But where were we? Over here, and we can get a nice house in here too for them, because we won't be able to put anything else here. So let's go ahead and make that happen. And let's get that to go right here. And we could get a couple. I don't know if I want a couple, because I might, because what I might do is put yet another pasture down here, just to kind of, like I said, separate them so there's no cross-contamination should something go wrong. Doesn't mean that there will. And yeah, we're running low on, well, we're running lower on food than I would like. So this is going to be, let's see, where are you coming from and where do you work? You are a forester, and you live here, and you work here. Then again, you're kind of far. It's, oh boy. She was probably visiting someone or doing something of that nature. So we've reached our tool limit again. Good. I'm still good with 150 tools. We have had 0 issues with that. Our coats, not bad. We're on outbreak of yellow fever. Oh no. Well, this is why we have the hospital. We have one patient, and it's probably that person, and if they catch it quickly enough... Uh-oh. And when this happens, too, you'll notice the game slows down. So let's crank this back up, because there's no reason to not... I'm going to follow them, to not have it going quickly. So at least they're going straight to the doctor. I don't know how long it takes to solve a problem like that. Yellow fever, I don't know, but... because she went straight there, it doesn't look like she contaminated anyone else, which is good news. Boy, if that's the worst that happens this season or this year, I would be very happy. Well, let's let her sit there, and we'll come back in just a second to see what's happened. In the meantime, I want to check out my building. Yeah, we've got people spread out all over. Do we have... It looks like they're taken care of. We have enough stone. We have plenty of stone. Doesn't need any iron. We've got plenty of logs, too. So it's just a matter of we have people kind of everywhere. We really... I think maybe we should build another bridge that goes right across here. And you know what? I was kind of enjoying the idea of this being on a peninsula and not having a bunch of ready access. They kind of have to make the journey. And while that's kind of a neat story, it's very inefficient, and it isn't going to do us any good. So let's take this bridge, and let's run it right across, just like so. And let us grab road, bring our road in here. I don't know what's going on with that little wonky bit. Oh, it's on a bit of a hill. At least we can put a road on that hill. That makes me feel better. These hills are the bane of my existence. So there we go. So we'll have another bridge so these people can now quickly get from here across there. We'll probably need... Yeah, we'll have to put some more housing and build this way. Boy, there's a whole lot we can do. I'm getting pretty excited about this. I don't want to build too fast. I am trying to maintain simply what we have and not go too quickly, but excited about the prospect of what we can do. Let's crank our builders up because we have plenty of laborers, so let's get these guys going. And how are we doing with everybody else? I haven't checked this in a while. Gatherers, let's take this to 8, and we'll take that down to 15 just to make sure we have enough laborers. Farmers, we should probably have all 13 of 13, I'm guessing. Let's see if they get through this field fast enough, because it's autumn now. Yeah, you know what? We should definitely... 13 of 13 farmers. Take that down to again. We have enough fishermen, we have enough hunters, obviously woodcutters. Foresters I would like to up at some point. But it looks like we're collecting fast enough. I just want to make sure, because sometimes late autumn we get early snows. And that will certainly, as you saw, kill our crops. And I'm always concerned about that. But it looks like we're doing okay. And it's producing. Boy, is it producing food for us. We've got another merchant. Let's check him out. They're building our bridge. Things are really coming together. I feel so much better now. I'm a little worried about food, but I think we can get a handle on that because we have the workforce to make it happen. What do you have for us today, Mr. Trader? Apple seeds. We don't need those. And I don't need to order anything from you because I already have a guy that I'm doing that with. So let's just go ahead and say thank you. Have a nice day. How are we doing out here? Alright, we're getting there. We've removed 2%. Or 3% complete, rather. We haven't removed 2%. We were 2% complete. We're removing. It's coming together. We have a small army of workers coming together and working hard for us. And I think we're going to let them build us out of this episode. That's going to do it for now. When we come in next episode, look at that. They just in time. Because some of these are going to die, I think. Let's see if one of them dies before she gets to them. They did pretty well. I'm very happy with that. I think next episode we'll go ahead and we'll get in here. Oh, look at that. Huge hit on food we just took. Yep, we're going to have an issue here real quick. It's a game of balances. Thankfully that harvest was good, but boy oh boy, we need to get this farm rolling. But we're going to do that next episode, so do me a favor. In the meantime, please go ahead and leave me a comment in the section below. Let me know what you think about Fossenville and how we are coming along with it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we're going to see you next time for another episode of Banished.